Hello everyone, welcome to Get 100 Marks. In today's class, we are going to discuss about types of database management system. Now, let's see what are the different types of database management systems available. From the diagram, you can see we have relationship database model, hierarchical database model, network database model, and object-oriented database model. Now let's see every database model in detail. To start off with hierarchical database model, you can see from the diagram, this hierarchical database model follows a tree-like structure where it establishes a parent and a child relationship. In a hierarchical database model, data is organized in a tree-like structure. Data is stored hierarchically. It can be either from top to bottom or from bottom to top. Data is represented using a parent-child relationship. In hierarchical database management system, parent may have many children, but children have only one parent. So that should be the key rule which should be followed when it comes to an hierarchical database. Now let's talk about network database. From the diagram, you can see it is entirely different from a hierarchical database where only tree-like structure or parent-child relationship is followed, but here interconnections are possible. So you can see the rule of one child should have only one parent is getting ruled out. See, here this child is having a many parents. So that is possible when it comes to network database modeling. As business processes got expanded and it increased its efficiency, and when enhancement came in, the hierarchical database model didn't work and people have to move to something called as network database modeling. This model allows each child to have multiple parents. It helps you to address the need to model more complex relationships, like as the orders or parts, many to many relationships. So that's what we could see from the diagram here. In this model, entities are organized in a graph which can be accessed through several paths. So this is typically a differentiating factor when compared to an hierarchical database model. Now let's talk about relationship database model. So as you see from the diagram, here the relationship is getting created so that the formulation of a new table is made easy, and that retrieval in turn is going to be very easy when it comes to relationship database model. Relationship database model or relational database management system is most widely used DBMS today because of the easy usage of the RDBMS. This model is based on normalizing data in the rows and columns of the table. The process of normalizing refers to creating an one single identity for any particular data and making connection with that identity with the other related data. So this keeps on going. We have different normalization form, we have base form, creation of foreign key. All this used to be created so that this table formulation will be there in the database, so that retrieving becomes easy when a query is passed related to any of the respective identity which is given for the data. The relational database model stored in fixed structures and manipulated using SQL. So SQL is the programming which is used for giving a query to the relationship database model for storing or retrieving or manipulating the data. Now let's talk about object-oriented modeling. Here, every data will get prepared as an object, and it follows in a concept of class and object relationship. So you can see from here, every individual data will be considered as an one single object. In object-oriented model, data stored in the forms of object, a structure which is called classes, which displays the data in it. So this is an object and this is a class related to that particular object. It identifies a database as a collection of objects which stores both data members and values and operations. So whatever is related to that particular data will all get stored in a particular object and a class relationship. Thank you.